Hey Fitness Together family, I'm Nick.
I'm Kyle.
And this is going to be our mobility program for the month of June. Let's get into it. We're going to start off with our prone hip rotator stretch. Starting on all fours, we're going to extend one leg out as far as we can. We're going to swoop that opposite leg under the hip. We're bringing that straight leg in and down to the floor while we push through the floor with our hands, trying to sink into that position for 5 deep breaths. As we go into this stretch, in all of our stretches, we're trying to get a little bit more depth and range of motion out of each of them. 5 breaths on each side. The next one we're going to take a look at is going to be our active Spiderman stretch. So starting off in a push-up position, we're going to take one leg and step as close as we can to one of our hands. We're going to place our hand on top of that foot, dropping the opposite knee down to the floor. At the same time, we're going to push our elbow into our knee and our knee into our elbow, pushing them into each other while we contract and brace our core on the opposite side, squeezing our glute as hard as we can and relaxing. We're going to go for 5 breaths on each side for our active Spiderman stretch. The next movement we'll do will be our supine opposite arm reach. Lying flat on our back, we're going to have our arms flat to the floor in a 90-degree position. We're going to exhale and extend them as far as we can up and back into each other with a big inhale. Most important part is we're keeping a nice flat back connection. Everything's in touching the ground from our shoulders to our hips as we go into this movement. 5 extensions on each side. Our fourth movement will be our lumbar locked thread the needle to rib grab. On all fours, we're going to sit our butt onto our heels, keeping our elbows flat to the ground. We are going to reach through that space as far as we can, keeping that hand flat to the floor. With a big exhale, as we come back in, we're going to grab our rib, turn up towards the ceiling with a big inhale. We're going through this movement 5 times on each side. And just like everything else, we're trying to get a little bit more depth, a little more range of motion with each of those stretches, each rotation out and rotation in. Good. And our fifth movement will be a neck-controlled articulated range of motion from a tall kneeling position, keeping our shoelaces flat to the floor. We're going to reach our fists to the floor, taking our chin to our chest, then turning our chin to one shoulder, our ear to that same shoulder, rolling the neck all the way behind, nice and slow with some tension. Then we return the ear to the shoulder, chin to the shoulder, and back through to our chest. And we'll go in the opposite direction. And that'll be for 3 rotations on each side, trying to maintain a little bit of tension, not like our normal neck roll like this, but really trying to slow it and have a little bit of intention behind each of those stages. That'll be our 5 mobility movements for the month. Try them at home and let us know if you have any questions.